Wake up with an Oz-approved waffle and pancake.
This is one of the best foods we have ever discovered on the show.
And Stedman Graham reveals lessons on leadership and life with Oprah.
I get to be around one of the most extraordinary women all the time.
Plus, the dish crew is serving up a perfect pairing of sweet and salty.
This is my bacon-wrapped cinnamon rolls. Oh my God.
Coming up next.
Y'all ready for season 10?
Yeah!
I love you, Dr. Oz.
Fluffy clouds of delicious batter, smooth and rich, poured to perfection, cooked golden brown, steamy and soft but crispy on the edges, and oh, how they melt in your mouth and instantly make your day feel so special. What if every day could be a pancake or waffle day?
Forget about it. It can't.
And why not?
Every day? Absolutely impossible.
Well, what if I told you there may be an Oz-approved waffles and pancakes?
Now that would be amazing.
Everyone's flipping out because it's the breakfast moment we've all been waiting for. In just a moment, we are revealing the healthiest and tastiest waffle and pancake you can all enjoy. And my breakfast club, they're here to help investigate. I've got Chef Danny Boome and my go-to tester, Renata, who's always in the mood. Thank you very much, Anthony. So, first, you really are a waffle person or a pancake person? You got to choose one.
Now, okay, all right, I'm gonna let you know. I'm a pancake person.
You are?
I am.
I thought of you as a waffle person.
Shocking. Well, you know, waffles can be kind of hard, and I don't like that rolling around in my mouth. You know, I might get a cut at the top of the roof of my mouth. So, no, I like a nice, fluffy, pillowy deliciousness pancake. You know, come on, a round edge with the crust, a little bit of singiness, you know?
So, you know, a lot of these are off limits for us, right? You all think about it that way, I hope, right? Most people think of waffles, pancakes, not going to be good for a healthy breakfast. You argue, Chef, that it may not be right for us to banish them so quickly.
Exactly. Once we start digging into it, they're a great source of energy, fiber, and whole grains. So once you start looking for the right pancake and the right waffle, we're game on.
All right, so waffles, pancakes, which one's going to win? Doesn't matter. They could both be victors. Let's start with going through the popular pancake and waffle options that are out there. First off, pancake and waffle mix from a package, which saves so much time, so convenient. How often do you buy these, Renata?
Oh, gosh, I buy them all the time. Why? Because they're convenient, okay? And it's really how I learned how to make pancakes.
I get it. I think it's probably most of America right now. But making it from scratch turns out not to be so difficult.
Well, it not really is that difficult because more or less it's the same ingredients, give or take. So when you look at natural ingredients in natural pancakes, there's 7 core ingredients, which is flour, egg, we've got milk, we've got butter, we have sea salt, we have baking powder and sugar, just maybe a teaspoon. Or you can substitute that with like some syrup or maple syrup or something like that. That's what you get in the natural. But then when you look at the packaged, this is where it makes my heart flutter a bit and a bit disappointed because yes, these are convenient. Yes, these are a consistent result every time. But look at the ingredients. Some ingredients can be up to 20 different ingredients. 7 to 20. And I always like to say this, Doc. If you can't say it, don't eat it. Okay, so when you look in the ingredients listings, some of these may even have a ghost name. Okay, it might be ibbidi-gibbidi-gibbidi-gop, and you're like, well, what's that? And I don't know, but I know what butter is. I know where it came from.
Well, I can pronounce everything, thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so package is one option, and the homemade's not so bad. But the one that's really gotten popular are the frozen waffles and pancakes in your supermarket. They are everywhere. Why do people love these so much?
Why? Convenience, okay, number one. And there's so many different flavors. You got the blueberry, you got banana, you got chocolate chip, okay? And so...
Why do people do that to pancakes?
I had to pause. Yes. But that's why.
So surprising ingredients here, what do they look like?
Well, the first thing is, you killed me because of the
Yes.
But we're looking at convenience, right? So we've gone from the package and then we've gone to the frozen. And then the cool thing here is where you see, well, I see a waffle and I see a pancake. Don't they look delicious, everybody, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Keep up, audience, keep up, because this is the amazing thing, is when you start putting blueberries into things, actually looking at the colorants, this is not the natural color of the actual pancake or the waffle. There is actual colorants in the actual products to keep them preserved and make you think and taste with your eyes. So what they do is they put basically blue dye or beta carotene in there, or red dye, number 7, 8, 12, and 5, or even number 3. Get your abacus, because that's where it all comes from, right? But when we start putting all these colorants into our food, this frozen stuff could be literally in the freezer up to a year, or if you're like me, I found some at the back of the freezer.
Me too!
Yeah, right? It's got
Way
frost burn, it's got freezer burn on it and everything. But the strange thing is, it's still the same shape, it's still the same color, and it still tastes great at the end of it, right?
And is there a big difference between the frozen waffles and the frozen pancakes? They're basically the same thing.
It's more or less the same ingredients.
All right, so taking all your lessons, we decided to create the Oz-approved pancake. Right? It is easy to make, it is gluten-free, it gives you protein and fiber, and it can be frozen. You can even heat them up within seconds after you freeze them and be on the go. Are you ready for this?
Yes,
all right.
bring it.
All right, now look here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a taste. This, my friends, is the Oz-approved pancake.
All right,
they're even branded the right way. It's a buckwheat pancake. Buckwheat, which many of you have never thought about. That's three times more of fiber than enriched wheat flour. 3 times more. I'm giving you a taste. Okay. Well, chef, you walk us through how to make these.
Okay, so what we've got our ingredients here, we've got buttermilk, we've got eggs, we've got the baking powder, the salt, the sugar, a little canola oil, and then you've got your buckwheat flour itself. So what we did was we put them into the bowl, mix it all up, let everything bind, let everything just calm down, because what you've done is you've activated all of those ingredients, and the science then takes over. So my little trick here is, what I do is I give it a whisk up again, and then we've got a pan that's on very medium heat. We're gonna roll the oil onto the pan. It smokes a touch, but then what you're gonna see...
You didn't get it in the middle right there.
No, that's the
okay.
purpose. That's its purpose.
The man is a professional. He's a paid professional.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna set the pancake in the center there. We're going to take it off the heat. Okay, and then what we'll see is it'll actually sit. Now, the trick here is, people, we've always been doing this wrong. We're always shuffling
I'll
the
flip
pans.
it. Yeah, shake it.
Okay, no.
Oh, okay.
That is, don't
set you up.
Okay.
Set you in a trap.
Shake it. I want to see the bubbles.
Okay, now what we do is we just let it sit and cook, okay? That mixture is rested, it's gonna sit, and then we're gonna flip it over. And then what you get is this!
Oh, look at them. Now, you tasted it. Are you happy?
More. Yeah.
You've already finished that. Save some for me. Are you happy with this?
Dr. Oz, this is awesome. This is amazing. This is nice and fluffy, and just fluffy pillows of heaven. Yes!
There we go. Cook it perfect. All right, so we've made some of those. Now, this is the part that I want everyone to understand. I get it. You're in a hurry. You don't have half an hour in the morning to make pancakes for the family.
Right.
You can make these on Sunday.
Yes.
What are you going to do to make sure they're still fresh and tasty for the rest of the week?
Freeze them. And remember, you're ready for brunch. You're ready to get the kids out with a nice, healthy breakfast. They taste great, and you can always dab a little bit of syrup on them or a touch of butter.
Buckwheat pancakes, congratulations.
Awesome.
It's a find. You happy?
Clink. I am very
You're not this happy. Up next, everyone fears a pancake fail like this. Look carefully. So we're testing the trendiest pancakes and waffles on the internet so you don't have to. Oh, what happened there? Look at that. That's a problem.
Oh, gosh.
Abducted by a family friend.
I was kidnapped and strapped to the back of a bed in a motorhome.
Told aliens would kill her.
If we talk about the mission, we will be vaporized.
Sexually abused and manipulated.
I haven't finished the mission. I have until I'm 16 to have the child.
And her parents blackmailed.
Your abuser convinced your mother to be unfaithful.
He threatened to expose that. It was all this huge masterminded plan.
All New Oz.
That's coming up tomorrow. Splatter fail. Batter fail. Shatter fail. Tatter fail. Scatter fail. Platter fail. Sadder fail. Batter fail. Nobody wants to start their day with a breakfast fail. So today we're testing the buzziest pancake and waffle trends out there. So You don't have to. Chef Danny Boome is back to give you the tasty truth along with Renata and our Breakfast Bite Club. They're ready to eat away, chomping through this. Let's get started, Bite Club. Go ahead and start tasting the options. The first thing you're going to be tasting is an instant pancake in the Instant Pot, which I didn't think was possible. How does this work?
Anything is possible in an Instant Pot, believe me, because what these are, you might have seen them all over the internet, Pinterest, you name it, they're there. This is a multi-cooker, okay? And Instant Pot is one of those great brands that have brought out simplicity in the kitchen now. Basically, it's one pot cooking, literally, and using the power of steam, okay? And that's pressure cooking at the end of the day. So the first one is you might see out there, it comes from Asia, you might see it, it's called the bouncy cake, okay?
Yes.
And where they put the whole pancake mixture with an extra egg white into here, and they basically cook it like a big cake.
Like a big saucer comes out.
Big saucer
Frisbee.
comes out, yeah. Okay. But what we ain't got time for that. We got to get to eating. So what came up to it, if you go to the red store, the blue store, or the yellow store, okay, what you'll find is these silicone mold. So we place the pancake batter in here, a drop of water, click on the lid, press 45 minutes, and then they would.
You don't flip them, you don't monitor them, they don't explode or drip.
Walk away, don't worry about it. Okay?
I can't believe that.
Yes.
Breakfast Bite Club. I mean, that makes sense from a convenience standpoint. What do you guys think about the taste?
Now, it tastes good, right? However, the texture's a little different. It's a little cake-ish, but it does taste good.
I think it's filling.
I actually like the texture. I like that it's a little more soft on the inside. Cakey, you said? I like it.
It is spongier than I expected.
Yeah.
But just as a warning to everybody, if you like a spongy pancake, and I sort of do, then I like it. I especially love that it's fail-proof because I could never get a pancake off without burning it or undercooking it, and then it falls apart.
Yeah.
Okay, next pancake trend, it's all over the internet. It's made with just 2 ingredients, bananas and eggs. Take a look at how easy it is to make. Really well.
They're beautiful. And what you see here, guys, is what you've done is you've created a gluten-free pancake using a banana and an egg and a touch of canola oil. That's all you've done. You've basically made your batter, you've placed it into the heat, and it's exactly the same texture to me.
It's stunning. First of all, I don't know how they came up with the idea. It's brilliant. But here's the part that I love. 124 calories per serving. 124. And they're naturally sweet. There's no need for extra calories. Breakfast Bite Club. These are Oz approved on the nutrition side. But what about the taste side?
I can definitely taste the banana in it.
Is that a good or bad thing?
I enjoy that. It's very fresh, very rich.
And it's no carb. Come on now.
I love it.
Come on now.
I think the flavor's balanced really well.
Yeah, it's balanced well. All right, let's get to the last option. You're not going to believe this, right? This is the whole next level. Cauli waffle. Now, the internet has found yet another use for cauliflower, which I love so much. I've seen failures of hash brown waffles gone really wrong. You say this is actually better, Chef.
I do. It's better for you, first of all, because it's lower calorie, okay? But the great thing here about it is you're taking out all the processed things. You're putting in something that's a vegetable, which is great for you. And it's very, very simple to actually mix around the recipe. So what you can do here is you're going to take your normal cauliflower. You're going to make that into, you can either go to the supermarket and get what they call cauliflower rice, okay, and basically make it into a puree, whisk it in with the cheese or the egg. My big favorite on with the banana as well, if you wanted to elevate everything, add a little bit of ricotta and you get that lovely, lovely, lovely bounce.
Oh, I love that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you the numbers. 300 calories, but it's a power punch for protein. 22 grams of protein, only 9 grams of carbs. Renata will be happy. Now, it sounds so crazy and bizarre, and it's got such good numbers. What do you guys think about the taste?
I am not a fan of cauliflower, but this is amazing.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
You know what? This is, seriously, we talk about a lot of foods on the show, everybody. This is one of the best foods we have ever discovered on this show.
Yes.
This cauliflower is unbelievable. Pass it out to the audience behind you. They're going to rush you if you don't. All the recipes are on DrOz.com. Try them out, share them with your friends. Chef Danny, thank you very much. Renata for testing the rest of my Bite Club. We'll be right back.
Yep.
Up next, so try to figure out what's your passion and purpose. Well, this guy's here with a step-by-step plan to help you take control of your life and reach your full potential.
You don't want to miss this. Stick around.
I'm so excited for you to meet my next guest. I've got to know him because he's the longtime partner of my friend and mentor, Oprah. Stedman Graham is here on the set. Now, Stedman lives by the belief that individuals should not be defined by their circumstances, but only by their possibilities. And today, he is here with a new plan to help you find your purpose in life and become the leader you were meant to be.
You will never maximize your potential when you don't know who you are, when you have no identity.
He's a New York Times best-selling author, motivational speaker, and entrepreneur. Stedman Graham has spent more than 30 years teaching about leadership and how to use it to take control of your life.
The question is always, how do you see yourself?
As chairman and CEO of S. Graham & Associates, a management and marketing consultant firm, his clients have included Gulfstream Aerospace, Deloitte, CVS Pharmacy, the Indiana Pacers, and Minnesota Vikings. Though he prefers to keep a low personal profile, his longtime relationship with media mogul Oprah Winfrey often makes that difficult. But for over 30 years, the power couple has built an incredible partnership that works for both of them. Now Stedman Graham has a new book, Identity Leadership, hitting the shelves. And in it, a step-by-step guide to answer 3 questions that will change your life. Please welcome Stedman Graham. Get out of here. How are you? Oh my goodness. It's such an honor to have you on the set. One of the people I enjoy speaking with the most is you, because you have these remarkable insights into people around you. You don't often verbalize them, but they're there, and I see you processing it. And when we're out at different events, I can see Stedman look at someone and say, there's some element of what they're doing they could do even better. And that's the wisdom I'm always looking for in my own life. Now, when you were growing up in Whitesboro, New Jersey, which is not far from here,
right.
Did you have a sense of self? Did you know who you were going to be?
No, I didn't know who I was going to be. I had a lot of dysfunction kind of in my family. I had 2 special need brothers. Mm-hmm. And so I got used to have to fight every single day in school because they would call my family names and me names. And so I grew up with low self-esteem, a lack of confidence in myself. And any confidence that I got as a result of that was through basketball.
Yeah.
I was a pretty good basketball player, if you let me tell it. And
he was recruited at the top school of the country, actually UCLA, which had won 12 national championships in a row. And he played professionally in Europe.
And so basketball gave me enough self-esteem and confidence to kind of believe in myself and not destroy myself. Most people don't know it, but I worked in the prison system 5 years. Mm-hmm. I didn't say I was in the prison system.
That's right.
But there's no question I would have been in prison in that system because I had so much rage and anger. And if you know anything about anger, anger always destroys. Whatever you put out comes back. So when I find myself focusing on the negative, I've learned enough now to be able to try to force myself back into positive energy.
Let me unwrap us a little bit, because in order to find out who you are, you got to deal with some of the packaging that you put into, the boxes that you put into. You put in boxes because of your gender, or because of your race, or because of your education level. How do you manage that? Because folks at home are watching, and they're also in boxes like you were in.
Well, most of us are not conscious of our ability to change. Most of us, we wake up in the morning, we wash our face, we brush our teeth, we get something to eat, get the kids off to school, work all day, come home in the afternoon, spend time with the family, watch TV, go to bed, maybe dream. That's Monday.
That's Monday.
And we repeat that same process over and over every single day. And so if you did the same thing you did yesterday as you will do today, as you will do tomorrow, what have you done? Nothing. Because you've already done it.
Yes. Yes.
And so you work and work and work, and you look back after about 20 years and you say, you know what, I have no more. 30 years and say, I have no more in the end than I had in the beginning, because you've never worked on yourself. So what I'm trying to do is create a system based on my experience that teaches people how to customize their own system for success based on a process. If you don't have that, then all you're doing is trying to fool everybody and act like just because you got a nice suit on and you're a great guy and all of that, that I'm all of that. When you've missed your whole life. And what makes everyone equal is everybody has 24 hours.
So this book, Identity Leadership, just came out. If I can, just to make it come alive, let's use an example. And you picked in the book, for example, Oprah Winfrey. You said Oprah is the true identity leader prototype.
Absolutely.
She has a strong sense of self. What gave her that? How did she get from her humble beginnings in Mississippi to where she is now?
Well, first of all, she wanted to be somebody. And then secondly, she found, in Baltimore, she found her purpose when she worked on the talk show with Richard Scher. Yeah. She realized, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then she used her communication skills because she's been talking and speaking since she was since she was 3.
Yeah.
So she got to get a chance to practice that, and she became the greatest communicator in the world. So it's about your ability to organize the resources around the world, around yourself, so you can empower yourself so that you can now serve the world with your talents and gifts and your purpose in life. The process of success is the same for every single person. That's what I got. That's what I realized.
So when I first started the show, I asked Oprah to come on.
Yeah.
I was a newbie. It's 10 years ago. She said she would come on when she had something to share. So she kept the word. And I want you to show everyone at home right now, the first time she came on our talk show, she was talking about her new project at the time, The Next Chapter. And I think it's a great example of what Stedman is talking about.
Okay.
I believe all of us have a calling. I believe everybody in here has a calling. And I believe that mine is and has been since I was born and 3 years old, speaking in the church in Mississippi, was to be a sweet inspiration wherever I could. And to literally allow people to see for themselves how your life can be better. I think you've heard me say this many times, and I think without a sense of inner understanding, an inner knowing about yourself, you get really off track.
So I hear her say, in her own words, almost mirroring some of the things that you're speaking to, and she has impacted on millions of people, tens of millions of people, through her oratory skills. How has she impacted on you, the man that's at her side all the time?
I get to be around one of the most extraordinary women all the time. And who you can be is anything you want, anybody you want to be.
So Stedman says anyone can become an identity leader as he describes, but you got to answer 3 simple questions. First off, who am I? Harder to answer than you think. Where am I going? That speaks to the vision issue. And how am I going to get there? When we come back, Stedman's step-by-step plan to help find answers to these questions. Stay with us.
Dangerous double lives
He had all these different personas, all these different names, different identities.
of secret sickos.
What did you find?
I found a ski mask, gloves, and a knife.
That's coming up Friday.
You know what I discovered? After being in marketing and public relations and advertising and learning a little bit about the American free enterprise system and being in a relationship with a very powerful woman, that the freedom is not on the outside, the freedom is on the inside.
He's right. We're back with motivational speaker and best-selling author Stedman Graham. He believes leadership is the key to success, and he's developed a step-by-step plan to answer 3 key questions. The first question is, who am I? Then, where am I going? Then, how am I going to get there? Now, the first step in the plan is to check your ID, and it's really important to help answer the question of who am I?
So to transform from a follower to a leader, it's not that easy. So the key is you want to be a leader in everything that you do. Mm-hmm. And it starts with self first. And it's based on the most powerful word in the world, which I love. And it's spelled, if you don't get this word, you're just going to be average.
Okay.
Okay?
Go.
Ready?
I'm ready.
It's spelled, most powerful word in the world is Love.
Yeah.
Love. And I work in schools and I work with students a lot. And so I say, write down everything you love in your life. And they write, they can write down 100, 50, 75. Then I say, I want you to take information education, and I want you to make it relevant to everything you love in the 24 hours that you have every single day. And now they begin to organize their life and their identity, their positive identity, around what's possible for them, looking at the glass half full as opposed to half empty.
All right, so let's do this. Let's apply this to someone in the audience, because before the show, we talked to a couple of audience members, and we asked them pretty much give us an idea where they're headed and what their vision is for getting there. And Stedman has agreed to help one of them today to begin this journey to fulfill her potential. So come on over. This is Ramona. Now, Ramona says she is lost when it comes. How are you? She is lost when it comes to what she wants to do with her life. You got to figure out your passion and your purpose. So first off, give us an idea. What is your goal, and how long have you been trying to get to it?
So my goal, basically, what it is, Dr. Oz, is I've been working in the finance industry for the past 10 years, and a lot of it's been family pressure. That wasn't my true passion. It was just something that my family, said, I make good money, I have a routine, like Stedman said earlier, and it's just something that I was used to. And what I'm trying to do is find my purpose, find my actual passion and what I want to do.
And what have you tried so far to do that homework?
I've tried going back to school. I've tried, just talking amongst friends, just throwing ideas out there, thinking of certain things, in the business field, talking to coworkers. And it's still, my problem is I compare myself to others, maybe through social media, maybe through, friends that I've graduated with. And
none of you do that, right? So Stedman, apply the 9 steps.
Okay, so first of all, you have to believe that you can do it. And you have to understand that the process of success is the same for everybody. Obviously, you're bright and smart. So you're in finance?
Yes.
Okay, finance is big.
Huge.
Okay, so we finance is where? All over the world. So you want to organize on a vision board all the things that are relevant to finance, and then you want to figure out what specific one do you want to pick so you can focus, right, at a small level and then build up. So what would you be your expertise in terms of finance? Or do you want to go into finance?
I do want to go into, I'm definitely having a conversation with people. I'm definitely good with people and communication skills and guiding them in that finance world.
Okay, so you want to take that skill set, because it's all about skills.
Yes.
Organize your skills on what you do well, okay? And then you want to learn as much as you can about the financial world before you jump out there. So you got to mind map, spend time on mind mapping and having clarity around what is it that you really want to do. And then you want to organize experts and talk to people about how they actually do it. And you want to create a model for success around specifically what you want to do and what you want to spend your time on. Focus, focus is important because whatever you focus on expands. Right. So if you don't have a focus and you're all over the place, you're not going to achieve much. So the ability to be able to be clear, focus, learn, explore, ask other people, and figure out the model so you can draw the model up and then start that process of working on that every single day will get you at least a beginning of where you can start from.
Can I give one thought also? What Stedman said earlier is really important. If love is not part of what you're doing in the financial world now, then find something that you love that allows you to touch your skill sets.
Right.
Otherwise, you're not going to be fulfilled. God bless you. I hope it's helpful.
Thank you so much.
Stedman Graham's new book is called Identity Leadership. And guess what, audience? You're all going home with a copy. So study hard. We'll be right back. Stedman, thank you. Ramona, thank you. Stay tuned for The Dish on Oz.
Today's show is all about why sweet and salty is the perfect combo.
Oh, yes, and I am making my bacon-wrapped cinnamon rolls that your family's going to love.
I can't wait for that. And don't miss my sweet and salty chicken dish with potato salad.
The Dish is on Oz. Coming up next.
If there's one thing that brings us all together, it's food. So we're calling everyone to the table to dish on everything, from the latest food hacks and trends to everyday recipes you can make for dinner tonight.
It's simple, it's celebratory, and most of all, it's about having a great time in the kitchen.
Oh.
What is going wrong?
I'm trying to help.
Let's dish.
Welcome to The Dish on Oz. We have some fun foodies joining us today at the table. My daughter Daphne is here. She's always in the know on the best recipes and food trends. Celebrity chef Jamika Pessoa was dancing earlier. Having a blast. And TV host, best-selling cookbook author, and friend of the show, Maria Menounos. Welcome to the show. Daphne, what's on the menu?
Oh, today, you guys, it is all about that ultimate taste combination. I am talking sweet and salty in magical taste heaven. It's going to be really good. Pay close attention here.
Right now.
You can smell it here. First up is bacon-wrapped cinnamon rolls. Ooh, Jamika! You're being naughty. Then we're going to do a sweet and salty grilled balsamic chicken with potato salad. That's straight from Maria. That sounds delicious. And you guys, I am making, wait for this, my chocolate peanut butter ice cream cookie sandwiches. Take them now. I love them. My kids love them. I know you're going to love them
Your father
too.
doesn't love it.
You might. You haven't tasted it.
You're going to love it.
All right, well, let's start with our sweet and salty cocktail of the day. Maria, you brought us something delicious here. What is this drink and how do I make it?
So I'm not like a big drinker, but I love using my citrus trees at home in LA. I know. Citrus trees in California. So I do a little margarita from my lime trees. So I squeeze my limes in my juicer, and then I'll use some vodka or some tequila. I'll like switch it up.
Nice.
This one we're going to use some tequila, some soda water. You can also use sparkling water if you like, or club soda. And then the rim, because I don't like my rim to be totally salty. I'm not a big salty fan. I like the sweet and the salty, which is perfect for this. I put a little salt and sugar around it. And then you do the little lemon zest and you go, Oprah!
Cheers.
Yes.
I have a virgin version here, which I'm pretty sure is just club soda with a salt rim.
All right, I will take two more
exciting.
sips for you, honey, but it's delicious. Thank you.
And you know, I love that there's the sweet and salty playing around here. Some citrus, like you said, you have a big sour fascination too. So much so that I've heard lemons were like the guest of honor at your wedding recently. Can you tell us about this story?
I don't know where. I think it was just like on Pinterest. I was looking at centerpieces, and I wanted to keep the wedding simple because I'm planning it from California, and it's going to be in a little village in Greece.
Look at that.
And I knew there were a lot of citrus trees, so we decided to put lemons on the tables, and they were so beautiful.
You were beautiful. Oh my goodness.
I love that.
It was fun. Although the florist was a little bummed out because she's like, everyone wants lemons now. How am I going to make money?
Cause a lemon shortage. That's what
Make
you've
money
done.
off of lemons. Okay, so Jamika, to go with our delicious citrus margaritas here, you made us a little snack.
I know. A little snack is an understatement. Look at his face. I love this. We're playing with the sweet and salty today. So this is my bacon-wrapped cinnamon rolls, y'all.
Can we go in?
Wait. Because let me explain to you what this is. You take the store-bought cinnamon rolls and you unroll them, and then you put like cooked bacon, but not crispy, just enough that you can bend it, and then you roll the cinnamon roll back up, put it in the pan and bake it, and then you have crispy bacon, so it's salty, smoky, and then don't forget the icing that comes with it. You gotta do a little
It's
drizzle.
such a good idea.
Come on.
See, I knew
All right, you
something
gotta do
was
a lot more. And then, because you can never have enough bacon, then you top with more
Crispy bacon now.
Crispy bacon on top.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
you can dig in. I mean, I took one bite and I felt like I was cheating on my husband. Like I had such a moment with the, so you gotta dip
I'm
back
doing
in
the Maria
there.
way.
That's
I'm doing the
why
dip
I
and then the dunk
love
in the
you.
crispy bacon. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There was so much resistance at the start of the show. Look how quickly the
My
states have fallen.
My sticky bun is drooling.
Which
My
one do you
sticky
want?
bun is drooling.
I want more drool on mine too.
All right, you're hogging the
Pass
icing,
it
Doc.
around,
Come on.
pass it
All
around.
right.
Why do we think sweet and salty works so beautifully? I mean, it really is the perfect combination.
I mean, sweet and salty, they're like Gail and Oprah. They just go together. You know what I mean? You just have to have the two. They're like the ladies
It works.
That's so cute.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I feel like it just, it elevates the sweetness to have that bit of salt with it. It makes it actually, I think it makes it a little bit sweeter, but balanced.
Yes.
And cuts any bitterness that might be coming through.
Where do we think that origin came from? Because it's like, it's trending now, but where did that really start? Where
I
do we
actually think I have the answer to that.
Oh, tell it, Maria.
I
Story
was
in Maria
on a
Menounos.
book tour. I think it was for my cookbook actually, and I was in Seattle, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you need to go to the chocolate store." I believe it was at the Four Seasons Hotel because Obama's salted caramel chocolate's there.
What?
And I'm like, President Obama.
Oh my goodness, there he is!
How many people here love sweet and salty? Like, raise hands.
You love it! Love it!
Have you guys ever done popcorn and M&Ms.
That's the only way to do it. The literal reason you go to the movies is so you can get the popcorn bag and then your bag of M&Ms and your bag of sour candies. And you go back and forth between all three. And it just refreshes the palate. You can just keep going. Okay, all right.
I write it off to a poor upbringing. I take responsibility. Well, on that note, when we come back, Maria's going to show us how to make her sweet and salty balsamic chicken and potato salad recipe that looks so delicious.
Oh, my God.
Really good.
All right, we're going to fight over it.
I love getting to talk with you on my show every single day. But when the cameras stop rolling, the conversation is not over. I still have a lot that I want to talk about. So download the Dr. Oz podcast on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. Welcome back to the Dish on Oz. Today we're sharing the most flavorful mixtures of sweet and salty. Now Maria Menounos has a sweet and salty chicken and potato salad recipe that looks so delicious. How'd you come up with the recipe?
It's so Greek.
Yes.
Actually,
Turkish,
it's my mom's recipe. And so she taught me. So I'm going to teach you all.
Well, dish it up for us.
Yeah.
I kind of think this is a novel take, by the way. If you love potato salad and you obviously have had a lot of chicken, this is a very different take. I feel like the potato salad especially was really mind-blowing to me. It's not creamy in the traditional sense, but we get that salty flavor from feta. Just a little tease of what's to come, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to us about the chicken breast happening
So we're back
here.
to the sweet and salty because you got the balsamic vinegar and then you end up with the feta cheese and the salty in the chicken. So we've got some lime juice. As you know, I love my lime.
You do.
You add that to the balsamic. We've got Dijon mustard. And we throw that in here. Will you help me stir, Daphne?
Nice
Thank
little
you.
bit of acid. Helps this emulsify too.
So we blend this all together. Pop the chicken. Some boneless chicken, of course, is easiest. And then what we'll end up with...
You are Greek. Look at this hearty portions. You give us each a giant chicken breast.
Exactly. I'm married to an Italian, too, so he's like, you better have a lot of portion. So we end up with this. And then, of course, we're going to pop this on the grill. So, Dr. Oz, will you do the honors?
Perfect.
And then...
Click them open. Yeah, I just closed them on you.
If you take the extra marinade from the bottom here, you can sprinkle it on top. It just adds a little. So you want to marinate this for like 20 minutes. But this is a great way if you didn't spend the 20 minutes marinating.
Just to add that extra flavor.
Add a little on top.
So talk about cooking with your mom. You love to say that you're a fearless cook, even if you're not an expert cook. You'll try anything. You just love the recipe in front of you.
I'm not a chef. I just try. And my mom and I have been cooking since I was little. My mom used to say, Maria, you gotta learn how to cook for your husband. I was like, Mom, my husband's gonna cook for me. So anyhow, sprinkle a little salt on there. Actually.
Go a little heavier on salt. Chicken breast needs some salt on it.
There we go.
Well,
I'm scared with salt, but Wolfgang Puck taught me to just crush it with salt and pepper, especially a burger.
Yes.
That's the secret to a burger.
It helps that you've had a lot of opportunities to cook with someone like the best chefs in America. That really helps elevate your style.
Yeah, and I have the cojones to cook for chefs. So I've cooked with my mom for Bobby Flay, for Rachel Ray. I've cooked for...
Not intimidated.
And I've cooked with Guy Fieri for 1,000 people at a charity event. I got in the kitchen, I'm like, can you teach me what you know? So I just love it.
You learned the secret for donkey sauce?
Who won which one?
But I love that you chose the word cojones to describe your chutzpah in the kitchen, because you also told us about a time that cojones had something. You're an adventurous eater. I'll just leave it maybe at that.
Oh my goodness.
Let you guys
Is that right?
figure out what I'm saying.
Are they crunchy? What do they taste like?
I have a crazy
Don't go
uncle.
there.
Now imagine if Jack Nicholson was your uncle, right? So my uncle, I flew into his house one day, I had to get something, and I saw this bowl on the table, and it looked like steak tips. So I grab them, I put them in my mouth, I eat them. They were a little chewy, but what was I gonna do? And then weeks later, we're in church, and we're sitting next to each other, and he's like, he's laughing at me. And I'm like, Theo, why are you laughing at me? He goes, tastiest, I guess. You know what you ate the other day? And I go, no, what? Archivia, lamb balls.
Okay.
Back to chicken.
In the promo reel. Oh my God.
Let's get back to the salty and the sweet.
I'm just flipping the chicken.
There we go. Staying a little in safer territory. I'm proud of you, though. I'm proud of you for trying this once. So I want to tell everyone at home and you guys, something that's really cool about this specific recipe that I love is you have that balsamic vinegar inclusion, and when it reduces down, when you're letting some of the water go away, it becomes much sweeter.
Ooh.
And the really nice thing that it does for the chicken breast is it actually also will help create this crust on it too. So you get texture, you get sweet and salty on here. This delicious
I've already
potato
started on the
salad.
potato salad.
So our potato
Thank you.
salad, of course, we're Greek, so we throw some red onion and some feta cheese in there.
And lots of fresh herbs.
And I love taking herbs from the garden, so
this is amazing.
And you know what? This builds in that salty, creamy to go with the sort of sweet glaze of the chicken.
And it's really light too. It's got great bite to it, good texture. What she said.
I'm a moaner when I eat.
Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Praise yourself. Good.
I love my own food. I'm so embarrassing.
Oh my God, you guys
The best way, so laughing at your own jokes. The recipe, by the way, on DrOz.com.
Yes, the recipe is on the website. Stay tuned, you guys. When we get back, I'm making my ultimate sweet and salty dessert. It is a totally irresistible ice cream sandwich that your entire family will love. Don't go away.
Can't wait for that. Isn't this insane?
I love potatoes.
Like insane.
Abducted by a family friend.
I was kidnapped and strapped to the back of a bed in a motorhome.
Told aliens would kill her.
If we talk about the mission, we will be vaporized.
And her parents blackmailed.
Your abuser convinced your mother to be unfaithful.
All new Oz.
That's coming up tomorrow.
All right, so nothing brings out the sweetness of a dessert like a little salt. And if you really want to tantalize your taste buds, what is better than the combination of indulgent dark chocolate and creamy, salty peanut butter? This is my all-time favorite combo, and I am putting them together in an ice cream cookie sandwich. Dad, it's the moment you've been waiting for all show. So this is a chocolate chip cookie dough that I made here. So these bake until they're perfectly dense and chewy. I like a really fudgy, delicious cookie. And then right when they come out, I hit them with a pinch of flaky sea salt. That's what gets you that sweet, salty combo. I have peanut butter ice cream here that's been softening. Take it out of your fridge, freezer, like 10 minutes.
Make your
ready. And then you get all your friends around the table, and we make it together.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Things you never thought you'd see on the Dr. Oz show.
Well, it is dark chocolate, I guess.
It's okay. He approves, people.
I mean,
and then you give it that little squish, but we're not done yet.
Squish.
Once you're ready, if you want to clean it up a little bit, take your time, clean it up.
Don't bother cleaning it up.
But then go right into some crushed peanuts here.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
Right?
Nice.
Salty crushed peanuts.
Look at those.
That goes back in the freezer to set up and
my
you can
God,
make a bunch of these for a party ahead of time, or just eat by yourself. Who's going to say anything about that?
Wait,
Just eat it.
Thank you. Thank you.
On 3, 2, 3.
3. Oh, my goodness. And it was worth every bit of it.
Come on.
The greatest thing that's ever happened in my mouth ever. Oh my God.
All right. Oh my God. It's over.
Well, while they're all
You're
just get cooking, you can get all the recipes today on DrOz.com. It's sweet and salty. Put them together. Oh, you're going to love it like we do.
The peanut butter
DrOz.com/the dish. We'll see you next time.